here at the Houston Livestock and Rodeo 2020 edition, and I've got my good friend Chris Hatcher here, and he's going to be showing you how to do a Texas brisket.
My grandfather competed here back in the 80s and actually won brisket here at the rodeo, so it's pretty special for me to be able to cook here.
You got brisket in your blood, don't you?
Man, it runs deep.
It runs deep.
Yes, sir.
It runs.
We're just going to get a lot of this hard fat off. Get some of this off the top.
This other side, you know, this is, you remove this fat, this bottom flap, or do you leave a little bit there for moisture?
Yeah, I like to leave a little bit of fat on the bottom. About a 1/4 inch is what I try to go for. You know, we're just gonna trim some of this hard fat off the top, and then we'll turn it over and kind of work on the bottom a little bit just to get down to that 1/4 inch where it renders down real nice.
And this hard fat, it's not gonna render. It's not gonna, you know, go away. It's just gonna.
Yeah, all this does is just adds to your cook time.
Right.
On a competition brisket, you know, we do different types. Texas, we'll cook it whole, and we'll just turn in our slices. So when you look at this brisket, it's got one side is a little bit thicker than the other. You know, here we get a little bit thin.
Right.
If I'm cooking in the backyard at home, I'll leave that. I might trim a little bit off of here. Just because over the cook it'll kind of crumble, kind of dry out.
Isn't that beautiful? I mean, you can see the fat there, but you can also see the marbling there of the fat in the meat. So it's beautiful.
So once everything's, you know, rubbed down and cooked, it's hard to tell where the grain's running. You know, because on these briskets, you want to cut against the grain, and that's a great point. You know, come in and just kind of notch out here on the corner.
Right.
Now you know
this is where you want to go.
For the slice at the end. So this looks really, really good on this back side. You've got a little bit of thick flat here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take and we're just gonna trim that down just a little bit. Try not to dig too deep. Get into the meat.
You want to have a little bit of protection there.
In competition, I'll always inject. Right. You know, competition's won by market.
Right.
You've got to pack as much flavor into there, you know, into this brisket as you can. Backyard, I'm kind of the same way.
So we're kind of to the point now of getting the dry rub on there, and just kind of go from there. What you like to do, and how heavy you like to put on there.
So it's a big cut of meat.
Yeah.
You know, I like to go real heavy. What I'll do is I'll start on this back side here, and a lot of times I tell people too that whenever you're seasoning one of these big briskets, don't be shy on it. Rub's cheap. You know, rub this big old piece of meat down with a lot. That way it turns out really, really good. If I'm cooking competition or backyard, I like to put my rub on at least an hour, hour and a half before I'm going to cook it, and just kind of let that rub kind of melt in a little bit.
Okay. You know, Chris, that there's also people that have a preference of fat up, fat down. I know that sometimes even on social media can become a little bit of a jostle back and forth. Who likes what? And some people get a little bit emotional about it. So what do you prefer?
You know, I like to cook the fat down. Mainly because I'm a competition cook. You know, I mean that's kind of my background. Kind of something to think about whenever you're cooking, whether it's backyard or whatever, is how your heat's coming into your cooking.
Waiting on this thing was tough. Smelling it, but we are here to the final product.
Man, so this brisket's beautiful. I think this one finished at about 208 degrees. Let it rest for about an hour and a half. A good rule of thumb for me is about a 1/4 inch, about a number 2 pencil width. I think that's a really good slice.
I can't wait any longer. I mean, I have
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. You know, you've got the bend. That's what you're looking for.
Oh man.
You know, you can see it. You got the pull with a little bit of snap, and
That's hard to beat.
wow.